Hey everyone, this is Corey with Wilkie's Movies and Music. I was just going to do a quick haul recap of what I've picked up in the first 2 weeks of October and was just going to dive into it right away. Right off the bat, I picked up the Blu-ray Steelbook of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is one that I had on DVD, but the Rad Pack, Mel, Justin, and Garrett over there at the Rad Pack, had a community challenge that I participated in of the Rad 9 movies that scared us. And this was definitely one of them that scared me from the time I saw it as a pretty young kid. And I just used it as an excuse to upgrade my DVD copy to the Blu-ray. I know there's a 4K out there, but this went on sale, and I actually liked the Steelbook art quite a bit on it. And I think with the Steelbook and the price difference that allowed me then to take the savings and purchase a few other movies, I decided I was going to be okay with that and went with the Blu-ray of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Next on the list here that I got is one that I've seen many times before, and that was the 4K I picked up of The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is one I saw in the theater. Funny enough, I hated it when I saw it in the theater, and just chalk it up to a teenage boy that probably there wasn't enough explosions in the movie to interest me. But over the years, I've really grown to love this movie and watch it every year around this time, sometimes around Christmas as well. It's one that I watched with my kids quite a bit as they were growing up. Now one's out of the house and one is soon to be out of the house, but they're not as interested in it anymore, but I'll still watch it every year and really enjoy having it. I haven't checked it out in 4K yet, but have heard some good things. So the next one, this was suggested to me, I believe by Mika and Kira over at the Double Horror Podcast, and I'll try to link their information below. But I picked up the Blu-ray of Cobweb, and I'm so glad that they recommended this movie to me. It's one that really got me. And I'm going to be rewatching this. I could see every year. It's one of those that really scares you with what you don't see and builds a lot of suspense within the movie. So definitely, like I said, keeps you second guessing what's people's motivations, what's going on in the situation, who's good, who's bad, that type of thing. And like I said, what you don't see kept me guessing, kept me wondering what's going to happen next. And I'm going to be watching. It's definitely good for this time of year too. Has the fall vibe with pumpkins, Halloween time, and this is going to be one that I can see putting in each year around this time. The next one, I have not seen this before, but there was a really great sale on Amazon, and that's the 4K Blade Runner 2049. I've seen the original quite a few times. I have it in the collection, and I enjoy that. For whatever reason, this one just, I've missed it. I don't know why I've never seen it. I've heard really great things about this being almost a reference quality type of movie with the picture and the sounds. So going to be looking forward to checking this out here soon. Got 4K of Blade Runner 2049. This next one I actually streamed first because I was unsure if I wanted to buy it. After I streamed it, I knew I was going to pick it up. And there was a sale that came on and I grabbed You're Next. This is definitely one that I can see why there's a big fan base behind this. It's one that flew under my radar. I hadn't checked it out before, heard a couple good things, and like I said, streamed it. Now I own it. It's one that's, I guess you would say, horror, thriller. It's a home invasion type of setting. Some good action, some gory kills. Definitely one I'm going to be rewatching again. So have the Blu-ray of You're Next in the collection. This next one, I've heard quite a few mixed things about it, but there was it went on sale just dirt cheap, and I went ahead and grabbed the Blu-ray of Good Boys. This is one that I've heard that it's kind of a raunchy comedy, feel good, coming of age type of story. With the price that I got it for, I just figured this would be a great one coming out of the spooky season, watching all these horror movies. Might be a great one to throw in that is kind of turn your brain off, have some feel good moments and some laughs along the way. So could see watching this one, maybe beginning of November here pretty soon. This next one I've seen many times. I've loved it ever since I saw it in the theater. There was a great sale that went on for it at Amazon, and I picked up the 4K of Blade. This is one that it fits in perfect this time of year. You got vampires, you got a vampire hunter. I think Wesley Snipes and Chris Christopherson both did a great job in this movie. I enjoy it a lot. And I think, without this movie, we might not have other rated R comic book graphic novel movies, such as Deadpool out there. So definitely glad to have the 4K of that in my collection. And the last one, I believe this came recommended to me by Ryan over at Movies at Ryan, or Movies with Ryan, excuse me. And that's Black Swan. This is one that I saw him post about on Instagram, and we kind of chatted back and forth on it. He's thrown a lot of recommendations to me in the past that I've enjoyed, so I really trust his judgment on a lot of those. So when I saw a sale go on it, I picked it up, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out. I heard Natalie Portman kind of goes off the rocker a little bit with it, but sounds like it is a good time. So we got the Blu-ray of Black Swan. So that wraps up what I got for the first 2 weeks of October. Down in the comments, please let me know, what are you picking up? What are you streaming online? What do you got coming in the mail? I'm really interested to hear about that. There's so many recommendations that I'm getting from the community that I'm so glad I did. Either movies I've never heard of before, or movies I heard of and for whatever reason just never got around to watching, and that recommendation helped bump it up my watch list. So please leave the notes down below. I'm interested to hear what you're watching. So until next time, we'll talk to you all later. Thanks.